A full bench of the Pretoria High Court, led by Judge President Dunstan Mlambo, has set aside the 2016 findings of the Arms Deal Commission with costs. In handing down judgment, the court found that the Commission failed in its legal mandate to test the veracity of crucial evidence. The evidence leaders also failed to ask probing questions to implicated persons.
Right to Know and Corruption Watch are vindicated. The court this morning ruled in their favor. They wanted the findings of the Seriti Commission set aside. They argued the Seriti Commission was a whitewash and a waste of almost 140 million rand of taxpayers' money. The Pretoria High Court found the Commission failed to interrogate claims by advocate Fanatlongwane, refused to admit records of Shabir Sheikh's court proceedings, and failed to probe the involvement of former Presidents Thabo Mbeki and Jacob Zuma.
The manner in which the evidence leaders and members of the Commission approached critical witnesses, particularly Mr. Chippy Sheikh and Advocate Hlongwane, exhibited a complete failure to rigorously test the versions of these witnesses by putting questions to them with the required open and inquiring mind. Given the wealth of allegations contained in material in the possession of the Commission against them, it failed to confront these witnesses with these serious allegations which were made against both in respect of corruption and wrongdoing.
The initial acquisition cost of the Gripen fighters, Hawk Mk120 jet trainers, Agosta A109 helicopters and Type 209 submarines was set at around 30 billion rand. The final cost ballooned to 70 billion rand. President Jacob Zuma established the Seriti Commission to probe allegations of fraud, corruption and impropriety. 140 million rand later, the Commission's findings have been set aside.
We welcome the decision of the court, naturally. We've always held that it was a whitewash because the Commission failed to gather very easily accessible evidence. It failed to put into the public domain evidence that was key, and it also failed to test the veracity of witness testimony. So we've always felt it was a whitewash, and we're glad that the court made this ruling.
The order was granted with costs. Ofentse Setimo, SABC News, Pretoria.